It is Friday night, July 7th, 2015, about 10 o'clock at night, and I have a disgusting story to tell you. I went out for a walk just after dusk to take some pictures of, using my new camera, to take some night shots of some of the, buildings just around here. I find a lot of these buildings pretty interesting that are here, and they look so cool at night. And so I was enjoying my walk when I got a little bit down court. I saw somebody coming towards me, and I recognized the portly, obnoxious little frame of a man that I used to work with. I can't give his name or tell you where I worked with him because he's fairly well known here in Saginaw, and I don't want to get sued. But anyways, I saw him coming. I thought about turning and going the opposite direction because I knew him to be a somewhat perverted little man when I worked with him. And it would be hot in the basement that we worked in. He'd be sitting there with all of his private parts hanging out of his immensely short shorts. But anyways, I saw him, and he said hi, and I said hi reluctantly, and I thought I was just going to walk on. But there's these, the kind of person who will not shut their mouths. They just continue talking, can make excuse after excuse that you need to leave, and they just can't shut their mouths. And that's what this little jerk was doing tonight. But that's not what was really the disgusting part of the walk. He was telling me some historical things because he's very involved in history here, and he was telling me some historical things that he was working on. Yeah, he's 70-ish, short, fat, kind of a Quasimodo type character in looks. And then he started telling me that that he was doing some work to make extra money. And I walked into it and I said, well, what are you doing for work? And he said, well, I pose in the nude. And I'm thinking to myself, please, what a disgusting, gross thought. A man who's in his 70s and not in probably the greatest physical shape when he was in his 20s, and he's telling me that he's posing nude for some students who are paying him $15 an hour to do so. So I tried to change the subject, but it just was not happening. So he kept on talking about this and how he thought it was going to be a whole class of people, and it turned out that there was only 3 guys. And he always seemed to me to like guys, but not in a totally disgusting way. So anyways, he said, yeah, I got some pictures on my phone I want to show you. He said, these are some historical things that I've been working on, and I want to show you. And so he brought up his phone, and he's starting to thumb through, or, swipe past these pictures. And he stopped on one with the camera where I couldn't see it, and he goes, yeah, here's one you should see. And I turned it around, and here's this picture of him naked, laying on his back, legs apart. Disgusting pose for a 70-some-year-old man. And I looked at him and I said, I don't want to see this shit. And he goes, no, this is really artistic. He said, I want to show you more. I said, I don't want to see more. I said, put the camera away. I said, I think it's disgusting, and I think you're disgusting. And he got, all hot and bothered because I told him what I thought. What right does a person have when you're walking down the street, minding your own business, having a good time working on photography, to come up to you and show you just out of the blue naked pictures of himself? I don't get it. I don't get how a person can act that way. But then he went on to say, well, if you want to take nude pictures of me, I won't charge you. He said, you got your camera with you. I said, you can take nude pictures of me. And I said, I don't even want to see you with your clothes on, let alone see you butt naked. And I started to walk away, and he was following me. following and following and following, and finally I turned around and I said, look, I'm going home. I really don't want you to know where I live. So please turn around and go back from the direction you were coming. And I turned around and kept walking, and he kept talking, but I finally lost him. I'm appalled. I am totally appalled that a human being can act the way this filthy pig did. That's my rant for tonight. If you have comments below, please post them. I'd be glad to hear what you have to say. And if you think I overreacted to this disgusting, vile human being, so let me know what you think. And thanks for taking a listen. God bless, and have a great night. Pray for me to be able to put this image out of my mind. God bless.